pay me to stand around, did you?
Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody.
She's
not one for small talk like this. So, we're going to do Town 1 questing. We're going to do farming. Farming is super handy. There's a couple things we can do to synergize around that. So, we'll get started. You need a shovel. You will need a cleaver. That's for chopping up the mushrooms and apples to make the seeds and spores. So this first part is to plant 3 apples into the planters. These are persistent planters. Pretty cool. Ooh, birds. Nice. So, we'll start by getting set up with the apple seeds. These are pretty cool. So, with the shovel, to farm, 10 hits on the ground, makes a dirt clump. Put that in there, drop that in, and that is basically all you need to do for planting mushrooms, apples. There's carrots. There's carrots grow on trees in this world, which I think is fantastic. And you can see a tree already starts. So I had the day off of work, so I felt like getting a live stream in. Cool, now that that is done, we're going to go back over to the quest board and complete it. Move on to the next one. Oh yeah, give me that XP. Alright, so shroom farming. 3 mushroom cakes. It's literally the same thing we did, except we're going to do mushrooms, and we're going to make spores. One, 2, and 3. Nice sunny day out here in RFVR. That's my mercenary. She's a badass level 10 archer. Keeps him at a distance for me. Sometimes there are town attacks here, so it's nice to have some backup so I can focus on this. Cool, next part. We're going to stick with the farming and cooking quests today, as far as that part goes. They synergize together, so might as well. Harvest 5 apples and mushrooms, submit 5 apples and mushrooms to the pot. I've kind of gone already ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just because this saves time, I kind of want to get through some of these things to show you. I like to be efficient that way. Okay, finishing up. Plant apples or mushrooms in the remaining town farm planters. 2,000 EXP. That'll get me halfway to level 14. Awesome. Ooh, that's an NPC quest. Once we're done cooking and farming stuff, we'll see what he's got. As you can see already, we've got mushrooms and everything going for us, so we're off to a good start. Alright, we'll alternate 3 and 3. Now, as a rogue character, I'm the most well-balanced character class, so it makes sense to have an even mix of health and mushrooms for magic points. If I were a mage, I would go a little bit more mushroom heavy, to be completely honest with you. That MP recovery is pretty important for the mages. And if I were a warrior, I would go a bit health heavy. Lovely. Yeah, I'm loving the lighting in here. I've been playing this game since before the demo came out on Steam. Just playing some pre-release versions just for testing concepts and things like that. This game has gone so far forward. It's amazing. Whoop. Yeah, I was definitely inspired to start a channel for this game. Again, no expectation that this channel is going to get big or anything like that, but I really want people to find good content. There's a couple people out there that have made some really great content. Gamertag actually made a video, and more recently Banhammer Plays. He's a really awesome dude. He does a lot of cool VR games. He's been doing a lot of streams of this, so like and subscribe to his channel, please. Alright, so I got the shrooms. Did I miss one? No, that's just a little cake getting started over there. Alright. And again, these planters will persist. What you put in them, only one, but you can always come back, and what we'll do after is we'll leather craft a food pouch, and then we'll put some of these in to store it. 1, 2, tree. Okay. And that, nah. All right, let's get them. Shock fist. Actually, I want that on the other fist. Hey.
How much?
Yeah, in a minute, guy. Ooh, nice team up. She bad. Ooh, the armored goblin will probably take one or two.
Someone of your caliber to lead our party.
I know.
What do you say?
Yep. And yeah, everything is question mark based when there are events and quest markers. Follow the question mark. They'll correspond by color. Boom. Boom. I see one more. I bet it's the armored goblin. I bet you it'll take 2. 3 hits. Pardon me, I lost my tracking. I'm playing in a room, actually.
Let's find more monsters to kill.
Heck yeah. Ooh, big guy. Yep, that just knocked him out. Sweet. So, anyway, that last skip I had was just the light coming through my window. I'm on the quest. The sunlight kind of messes the tracking a little bit, but we should be good. Okay, let's do a quick scan of the town, just to make sure we haven't missed anybody that needs their butt kicked. Ooh, just one left. Don't mind if I do. Alright. Okay, so that is it for farming. Let's turn that in, and let's build a builder bag, or pardon me, a food pouch. I can show you that little bit of a synergy. Oh yeah, so we are complete. So when it comes to farming quests further on down the line, you do have to complete these in order to start the next one. So, in order to craft a leather bag, we are going to need a hunting knife. I don't think... Yeah, we're going to do cooking, so we'll save that. We will need a hammer. And this is the leather crafting station. I'm going to get a piece of leather, which is on the other side of this home that I can buy. Ooh, I'll take that. Nom, nom, nom. We'll buy that house here as well before we go. But yeah, one piece of leather. Same kind of tutorial for building these guard tents like the home. Save this one for last and you'll have enough resources to do the whole town. It's just one of those nice little perks that if you think about it and you're like, oh hey, yeah, that's something I can do. Okay, cool. So leather crafting station. To start, put in a piece of leather until it goes green. And then you have a couple different options. Weapon holster isn't built yet, but that is coming. So food pouch is what we want. So you start with your knife. Get that done. And then these little circles, you hammer out. And then you move on to the next one. Or satchels are one step less than this. So this is one of the more complex ones. And now we've got our food pouch. And this is pretty cool. So let's see what kind of high value items we got from the farm. Ooh, yeah, we've got a couple super mushrooms. And these hold up to 8 apiece, and you can craft as many as you would like. 2, 3, 4. Just sitting here shrooming out, aren't I? Alright, put this here for a moment. And you do have to hold the bag to put it in, and then you pull trigger to pull them out. And what is nice is in the back. Oh, yes. This is the beta version, so it's not quite complete yet, but you should be able to get a list on it. Maybe it's just the ore satchels at the moment. Okay, the ore satchels do work. I just made a liar out of myself, but yeah, the food pouches are coming down the road with that. Let's do 2 apples just in case. Gotta get the shiny stuff. But anyway, that will be updated. This beta is a pretty stable beta. There's just a lot of new things that are getting added. In fact, I played with OMFG Dude last night, the developer, the single solo dev of this game. This is just one guy. With the Discord community of testers and people that just really, really love what we're doing. So, yeah, he and I had done some multiplayer testing to check out the replication for the boats and things like that. So, ooh, what do we have here? Firebeam, perhaps? Firebeam, yeah, I already know by the look.
Adventurer.
I'll get to you in a second, guy. Alright, let's cook. Very useful survival skill, obviously. You get health and magic point bonuses. Cook 3 meat and place them in the pot. Fish here, for example. There's steak that you can get from harvesting animals. That's the hunting quest line, but we'll do that on a later stream. That's taking that hunting knife that I used on leather crafting. Once you kill an animal, you skin it, and then you can harvest the meat. So, cooking, pretty straightforward. You put the food down, and then, oop, timer's in a different spot.
Not to sound conceited, but you won't find a much better marksman than me.
I would agree. I would agree. So we have to cook 3 of these, put them in the pot, move on. Eventually we'll chop meat, put it into a cooking bowl, and that's pretty fun. We will need a chisel for that. So while I cook this next one, we'll look over at that merchant table and see if... And be careful not to bring that too close to your mouth. A cooked fish you can eat. So, no chisel. That may be problematic, but I may have one. If not, we can always find one on our adventure and finish the cooking quest. Because that guy who needs help seems pretty fun to me. Oh, yeah, we gotta confirm this. Oh, wrong one. Okay, so let's see if I stored a chisel by any chance. Wink. It's possible. Nope. No dice this time. That's one of the cool things, and that quest line has been completed. Oh, this music's so epic. You can also find cooking bowls dropped from enemy spawns and things like that. So, campfires. We'll do campfires. Crafted by combining the right components. Let's see what those components are. Dirt onto the ground by adding 1 metal ore and 1 crystal of any color. So just for the sake of that, crystal, and it was metal ore. Okay, cool. So let's get started. And you can pretty much do this anywhere. So you can drop that in, metal ore, crystal of any color, and 1 wood log. So let's do that. No particular order for this kind of crafting. There are advanced cooking recipes in the next town. And you get a cookbook, and that will have to be done in a specific order. But back here, on this other side, is a mining station with a pickaxe you can always use. And I'll show this off real quick because we need metal ore. 2, there's a trick to this. 10 hits, 2 rocks, if you bang them together, has a random chance to spawn a metal ore. Now, there's a little hidden gem that I'm gonna spoil here. Nice. You can take enriched dirt, which is the next tier shovel. That next tier shovel will create enriched dirt, and when you bang those together, that has also a chance, if not a guarantee, to make metal ore. So as you go along, that may help. Bam! Okay, cool. Leveled up. All right. Use a cleaver, chop 3 meat, add them to a pot. So that's what we need next. But we'll put that on hold because we don't have a chisel. More than likely we will find one. So where was that guy who needed help? There was a tree. Ah, yeah. There was a tree in town somewhere where he was standing by. I think. Yeah, there he is. How much gold do I have as well? 5,000. Not enough to buy that business yet. But once you do, your character name shows up right there. It's so cool.
Adventurer.
Yo, dude.
Our camp was overrun by frogmen in the night. I managed to grab a small treasure chest before fleeing, but I forgot the key.
Give him the hammer.
If
Or
you
give him
can
the
find it,
thing. Yeah.
I'll share the contents of the treasure with you.
Okay. Sounds good. Now, where is the quest marker? These NPC quests, those are the quest marker in question. We are gonna groove here a little bit. I just need to check my weaponry real quick. Ooh, nice. I'm going shield hero style today.
I'm not much.
Ooh, a little nest on the way back. We may hit that wizard tower up. That's the first intro relic room. There's an awesome fire sword down there. Deals continuous fire damage and then a good amount of fire damage on elemental charge. And low magic cost, which is the whole thing that makes it a relic. Ooh, there's my little marker. Alright, froggers. Ooh, a spitter.
I'm getting damaged.
I gotcha. So weak. They're quick. Yeah. Love it. Ooh, nice. Yeah, you are the best archer around. Ooh, oh no.
Target acquired.
I gotta keep you alive. Oh yeah. Shield hero engage. Holster weapon. Now there's the key. Beat you up with my hands. Give him the old skibbity paps. Bam. Well, bam. Ooh, broken weapon. Okay, cool. Now, there is some cool stuff up that way. There should be some wild doggos that you can find. Did she die? No, I failed. I'm a terrible adventurer. Okay. Well, I tried. That poison damage stacks, so not surprised. She is level 10. I try to keep those alive because the mercenaries cost a bit of money, so the NPC followers, they're a bit more expendable. I'm gonna try not to overshoot this time. Can I make it in? Yeah! Nice, doink. Okay, cool.
Adventurer, a moment?
Yeah.
Let's have a look at what's inside the chest, shall we?
Ooh. Mini loot chest, and it is character specific, so once you pick it up, it detects what class you are. So it makes sure you get some good stuff. Ooh, 18. I am gonna keep that. That is nice. That is some nice stuff. So I also had this, 18 as well. Okay, cool. So we'll kind of organize that on an armor line. Oh, yes, I do have 29. That's a bit of a ways off. I'm gonna cash that in while I'm here. Let's see what my gold total is. 7,600. Maybe I get a few thousand for this one. Not just 1,000. Okay, cool. So, ooh, he says some cool stuff.
We're looking for someone of your caliber. All right.
Let's
do
melt
some
faces together or
adventuring.
something to that effect.
Welcome to the team.
Okay. Got a goblin nest. Let's see what nest this is too. Probably insects. Insects or goblins. This area is all insects and goblins. Once you get over the hills a little bit, you can find lizards. Ooh, rats. Ooh, look at this. Heck yeah. That is technically an upgrade, and it does 147 damage.
Sword fighting rules.
Yeah, sword fighting rules. Okay. I'm gonna take them down with nothing but a ice cleaver. This may take a minute. So these are profession tools. They can be legendary. You can smith them up. They come in handy. If you find a good elemental one, you need to do a tad extra damage. But in this case, I'm just going to use a shield I've smithed up. We are dealing damage to it ever so slowly. team spells are awfully effective in the beginning. Let's see if I can get him through the wall. I can. Awesome.
It's up.
Yeah, that dude's got attitude. One thing I did for the stream quality is I upped the gamma in OBS a little bit, so it should be a little bit brighter at night, especially on mobile. So let's face it, most people watching things are on mobile these days. Yeah. Tight in there. Probably 3200 can probably level up here pretty quick. This dude just does dark damage from a distance. It is awesome. We're getting there. Bit of a detour, but I wanted to smash some things. Oh, nice, he's in there. Okay, cool. I can see that. And he's dealing damage.
Is that all you got?
It would seem so.
Fighting rules!
Here we go. Oh, he's dead. Oh, man. It's just you and me now. Oh, no, he made it. Ooh. Nice. Ooh, a rock. How luxurious. These are kind of cool. You can find some legendary ones as well. Ooh.
Dark magic is my favorite. Nothing like striking fear into the opponents.
Bam. Alright. Let's take care of what's up here. Ooh, what'd you drop? Is it better than what I have now? Oh, big time. That gun we're gonna toss.
Target spotted.
And the ice slows him down. See with that dark magic effect, disengages them. Let's get everybody together. Here. So you can hit their armor a bunch of times until it breaks. And now he's exposed. Nothing like slowing him down a little bit. Ooh. getting... Oh, that's not as good. Now, I don't know why you're doing that. Ooh, what do we have here? A nice fire dagger. Okay, a little fire and ice action. So, this relic room... Oop, there's more. Yeah, it'd be cool if we could find a legendary chisel. Oh, I lost my party. He bit the dust on that last one, but that's okay. There are definitely stronger... Ooh, nice. Finding some good stuff. Okay, so 15 and strength 1. What do I have here? Oof. That is way better. And that is better than what I had. Okay, cool. So, you can climb all the way up to the top of the tower, but because I've got the flight spell, we're gonna kind of cut that corner. No. Okay. You could at least fly up, and you can hang. Make sure you've got that contact, and then, in this game, in order to climb up over surfaces, you just go bring your hands straight down to your knees, into your feet area, and then you just climb right up top. Cool, so we've got, ooh, a shock spell, 240. That's going to make for good money. We're going to remove spell, and I'm going to want that for sure. A holy fist, not going to use it, but save our game. Crystal to turn in for some cash. There's a dark beam spell, but under... Ooh, another save spell. Yeah, let's keep that handy. So this little puzzle here, it's a very straightforward puzzle. Again, it's up to you to figure it out, but I'm going to show you. And it should say, basement unlocked. And I have a sneaky suspicion that there's going to be more of these types of towers in the future throughout the world, with some more dungeons. Don't quote me on that, but... Nice! Level up! That's gonna come in handy. I see this guy. Yeah! Oh, I missed. Now there is a trick to coming down here in this basement area. There's a little angle this way that you gotta take, and it takes you down. You gotta keep heading down on this one. So obviously, the undead are weak to holy. So we'll spice them up with some of that. Now, as a level 15 coming down here, this is... What? Excuse me, sir? As a level 15, you will do pretty well down here. Level 10, I think, is what is recommended. But... if you've got some followers... my health. I just leveled up, so I'm good. I don't need... Ooh. Yeah, I think I am going to need some mushrooms. My max MP is 295, 154, so we'll Launch those. Okay. Sometimes there's enemies in this room. Hit him with a little fire and ice combo. Yeah. Gas level 18. Fire damage spreads, that's the cool thing about fire damage. There's some meat, like I was talking about. Bunch of skeletons dropping meat, though. That's kind of hilarious. Okay, so this has to do at least more than 50. 324 ice damage. That's pretty good. So, we've got some options here. These are the relic rooms. These are all over the place. Relic pose. That's kind of like a compass orb that points you towards the nearest one. That's pretty handy. I know where everything is at this point. So, fire katana, like I was saying. Appraisal spell book, kind of like that appraisal station in a spell. I kind of like that one, but this mana rock is going to be really, really helpful, right? So, how these work... I'm going to go with this one. You keep it in your body storage, right? And from there, it charges, and then this will glow. And then you can basically get 500 mana points back real quick, so... It's like eating a whole bunch of mushrooms. Let's see... Shock Bolt. Let's get back to Impulse Flight. Oh, wow. No big deal. It says there's an enemy around here, but I'm not sure where it's at. Anyway, we've got a couple options at this point. Ah, the boats, yeah. I still have some building to do here, generally speaking. What I'm going to do is smith up some weapons that we just found and see what I want to keep and what I want to cash in. Could even level up that cleaver too if I wanted. Okay, so we are level 10. So I think we can only smith up to level 1. So you can grab this level 2 hammer. Oh no, we can do level 2. Okay, great. I think it's at level 20. Yeah, can't use that quite yet. And then level 4. Ooh, nice, that got tilted. So we'll do that. So as I always recommend doing this, just because it increases your smithing level, which reduces the time it takes to smith something, plus leveled up weapons, you can cash in for a bit more. So if we're lucky, I can kind of show you if I smith some of this stuff up. Maybe the next time I put it in, it's 27 seconds versus 28, stuff like that. On some of my higher level characters, I'm like down to 12, 11 seconds and things like that. So it becomes really useful, especially for the warriors. No. So yeah, teleport home spell is always super handy to have. We'll do level 2 hammer here. Let's see if I find that. That's doing 230. That's okay. That's okay. I like that ice effect, kind of bouncing off with the fire. And then when you turn, obviously, when you turn away from it for like an optimization piece, upstairs. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm kind of curious to see how much damage this one's actually going to deal once it's charged. Because it seemed like it did a pretty good amount charged already, so... Oh, and once your smithing level increases, it takes less hits, because your level up will do more smithing damage. So red is the actual combat damage, and then this is the profession smithing damage. Kind of the same thing for other profession tools. I don't have the pickaxe on me, but that would show your mining damage. And yeah, we do have a couple more bits to do here. You can craft a forge, very much like how we did that campfire. You can do a portable forge. There's also pop-up crafts, little merchant areas where you can buy those things. 232, that's okay. Now this one, 324. Yeah, we're gonna want to keep that one for sure. Pretty good, I think. I think I'm gonna turn that one in for cash. The RNG, random number generator, part of this game is just giving me a lot of cool ice stuff today, so I think we're gonna roll with that. And this will be a really good sword. Nice, okay, cool. 409, that's pretty good. I'll take it. So we'll holster that. One last item to smith up. See, 27. We started at 28, now we're at 27. I can check my smithing stats too later if we were curious. Now, where did that level 2 hammer go? I'm pretty terrible with that. I'm always dropping that stuff. Now we're going to cash that in. We're going to keep that. Ah, there it is. I'm really bad. I throw everything. Okay. Mana Rock just charged up, so I can kind of show you. It does 500, but it'll bring you all the way up. Keep that on me for now. Alright, let's go cash some stuff in, and we may be able to buy the business. Not too shabby. Ah, you know, one thing I do want to do while I'm here. We'll do a little bit more crafting, right? We'll make the builder bags, and then off stream, I'll get some wood resources together. Then I'll show you guys building. Which I don't recall if I did that before.
Let's party up.
Yeah, you know what? That's not a bad idea. Level 9s. We'll grab resources from this tutorial station. We do have a couple other things to cash in as well.
Let's party up. On with it. Let's march!
$400. And this one should be a little bit more than the usual. Yeah, nice. Alright, dudes. We're gonna need that crafting hammer, which I left here. So we're gonna need... Whoops. We're gonna need one for rock. they become basically like containers. So once you put a piece of wood in, it becomes a wood stored builder bag. And unlimited storage for these. You can store wood, dirt, rock, press trigger to remove the item. Once you put it in, it will say rock. I can show you guys that. Oh, I love that sound. Awesome. Alright, so how much cash do I have? Oop, just saved my game. 11,000. We can buy that business. That's going to make us some money. Some quests for us to do. I think I showed that on my first stream. But this is the merchant building tutorial, the potion crafting station. Potions don't get utilized a whole lot, but they are pretty cool. Put that in, says rock. Put that in. Oops. My VR hand is doing some strange things. Cool. So, now that that's out of the way, I'll get that set up for a different stream. So that way, there's that. But then there's this guy. He's not a quest.
Boy, over here.
But he does.
Have you heard that the association is paying good coin for building the structures around town? It's well worth the investment in wood.
Okay.
Stone and sweat.
Don't care about that one too much. So, let's see here. What things can we do? I don't want to just... Oh yeah, the pop-up crafts. And then buying the business. This is something that I don't see a lot of people utilizing, but it is definitely there. So you can do a little drop-down spellbinding pulpit on the fly. You can do a forge. You can do a campfire. Well, we probably won't be able to buy a business now, but whatever. I don't care. You basically just... I think you have to actually... Yeah, you have to actually drop it on the ground like you would a piece of dirt. Okay, cool. Again, I don't use that too much. I just know where all the forging stations are. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. I like trouble. There's a nest down there. There's a nest down there. Sometimes that's snakes, so I am not messing with that. But we do have some lizards down here before we get to that nest. And they are going to one-shot my followers. For sure. Alright, guys. Oh, man, one-shot. Whoops. You're still alive. Nope. Oof. Felt that one. Let's have some fun with them, shall we? Oh man, you guys are gonna be one-shotted. One-shotted. Feel like One Punch Man. Whoop. I am out of mana. leveled up. Nice. Got that mana now. Good stuff. Do I have here? Okay, some crystals. Wow, big crystal drop. That's pretty cool. Whoops. Yeah, lots of crystal drops right now. Ooh, yeah, take that. Ran into one of my walls again at home. Nice. I will take that. And that too. So a good case in point with the leather crafting was with all these crystals, if I had an ore satchel, bam, 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 I can put 8 in, store it in one of these inventory slots, but not gonna really worry about that at the moment. So here's a cool thing. Aside from owning businesses, you have some merchant runs. This could be a nice leisurely one, but this is the Gordon Fisherman. Oh yeah, one of the things I tried to do last time. Fell through. I think collision is disabled in this beta. Yes, that's right. Doing multiplayer testing with OMFG Dude last night, collision was disabled. Oh, I would have stuck it. Okay, that counts. Collision for the boats were disabled, so we could test replication. Replication passed in multiplayer, so now in the next build, collision is going to be turned on. It's really cool to work with the dev and test. It's a lot of fun. Engage the sail. Okay, cool. Accept job. Now this will be probably the more time-consuming part of the job, but we're going to go out to that island. Push to get in the boat. Engage. I will put the throttle all the way up. Engage the sail, grab the wheel, and you can recenter yourself on the boat. And then you get this cool boost. And you can park this thing all the way into the island. Ooh, I like the speed. It looks like when you're moving really fast, the water surface looks like a lot of wind blown. Yeah, let's rip it and see what happens. Oh, we are cooking. It uses mana. And I think with this particular one, you just have to park the boat. Then you can take the other one back. So there are a few islands, like smaller islands like this, comparative to the rest. Like there's a volcano with a pyramid spawner of like a ritual event. Couple little small ones like this. I believe there's a shipwreck here with some treasure you can find. Stuff like that. These do take a minute, so you gotta really want to do these. Nice. So even some of the new boats come out this way, which is awesome. Uh-oh, I messed up. So anyway, we may be able to save ourselves here, right? So this boat hull, whenever a boat crashes, you can also do wood crafting eventually. But I'll show you how this goes. And this is something I haven't done in a whole while, so you basically drop that in, and then you can basically rebuild the boat, and I'm hoping we can complete the mission, right? I think you have to get in from this side. I could be wrong. Yep. Anyway. Oh, we're the passenger. Sorry, I'm having a bit of a thing here. Should be able to hop out of the boat. Again, this is the beta version. The boats have been worked on a little bit, so... Oh, dummy. Okay. Now that should be able to get me in to that one. No, I guess not. But anyway, you bring the boat over here, and then you get the payment. And like I said, there's that shipwreck, there's this dude. It's kind of tough. For a town guard. You've got... Ooh, a nice gun. Poison. The poison stacks, but I'll put them out this one too. Save that for next time. And from here you can get back. But yeah, we'll check this little island out. Again, aside from that there, and this just being the boat merchant quest, no enemies to fight. It's really to just do something different. Ah, now the lighting's starting to change. Beautiful. There's a little tiny island out there. Alright, I think that is going to be it today for the stream. Kind of felt inspired to do it as I had the day off. So, once I save my game, I'd like to thank anybody for watching. Like and subscribe. Again, if you're a VR RPG enthusiast, I highly recommend this game. And we'll do a quick stat check. Smithing level 3. Cooking, we did some cooking, so that brought us up to 7. Farming level 1. Mining, hunting. Cool. And our resists, we're getting up there. Getting up there. Alright everyone, thank you for watching. I will see you guys next time.